Shabbat Shalom, Koholo, Yahweh, Shemel, Shabbat, Shemakakadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of GMS, including the elders that came before them that taught us the truth. And Shalom, Shabbat Shalom and salutations to all the brothers up pushing word, truth and sincerity. I'm the brother Yashawan with a very quick little excerpt here. This is Luke 10 and 18. And he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. All right. Now, Satan is the adversary. Who are your enemies? Right? The enemies of the Most High. Let's get Psalm 83. Let's get the list of our enemies here. Let's read this in the Berean real quick. Oh God. So that's the subject, right? See how your enemies rage. Okay. So God has enemies, and God's enemies are our enemies, your people. With cunning, they scheme against your people. So God's enemies are the enemies of his people as well. Okay? Jump down to 5. For with one mind they plot together, they form an alliance against you, against the Most High and us. They're conspiring against us. Okay? Come, let us erase them as a nation. All right? For with one mind they plot together, they form an alliance against you, so-called white men, the Arabs. And in particular, what I'm talking about, this is Satan too. This is Satan. We all know that. This is Satan. This is Satan. Okay? So, there it is. Who is this? Who is Moab? Well, let's see. What's going on right here? Investigation underway. NBC News. After a Boeing 737 crashes, and how come there's not a lot of chatter about this? Anyway, let's take a look. Look at that. Call Yabashimil Shabashimakakada Rakata. All right, here we go.
On a remote mountain in southern China, the shredded remains of a China Eastern flight with 132 people on board. Rescue teams on scene say it appears no one survived. The Boeing 737-800, just 6 years old, was 90 minutes into its flight from Kunming to the city of Guangzhou. The plane's flight path from Flight Radar 24 tells a horrific story. Cruising at 29,000 feet, it suddenly went into a very steep nosedive, plunging 21,000 feet in just over 1 minute. At 7,400 feet, it briefly climbed, then dove again, terrifying for anyone on board. Chinese dash cam and surveillance video purport to show the plane's fatal plunge.
So Satan fall like lightning. Look at that. Look at the fatal plunge. Like lightning from heaven.
Report to show the plane's fatal plunge.
This is an extremely big mystery. This airplane has no history of doing anything like this.
With 5,000 flying worldwide,
that thing was going straight down. Nobody's ever seen anything like that before.
737-800 has a very good safety record. Importantly, the plane was not a 737 MAX, which is still grounded in China following 2 fatal crashes overseas. The plane's black boxes may provide the best clues into what happened.
It is astonishing how quickly this airplane fell out of the sky in such a short period of time.
The NTSB is on standby to respond. Boeing says it's cooperating with investigators. China Eastern, meanwhile, has grounded the rest of its 737-800s, a plane flown every day worldwide.
All right, so crazy. That's a sign from the Most High is what it is. It comes down to. All right. Let's see. What do we got? So the search for black boxes. Okay, so this is more than 4 days old. That's 2 days ago. Let's look at this real quick. Because something happened, and they're not saying what it is. What do we go to today? Let's see if they located it. Bear with me on this.
Can it come?
It's lucky. It says, has been recovered. Okay. Now, are they going to tell us what actually happened? 18 hours ago. Come on. Devil. Look at the devil working hard. Come on, get through it. Look at this. Look at this goddamn devil. Come on, devil. All right, the devil's playing hard to get here. Let's look at this one. Here we go. No, that's not it. Hold on. What was it? Or suicide? What is going on?
Breaking news this morning that could help crack.
Pilot illness. Okay, Black Bat, let's watch this. This damn devil.
China 737-800 cruising at 29,000 feet, suddenly going to a sharp, fatal nosedive. And two caused by the plane's impact. So we're at 29,000 feet. Final moments inside the cockpit.
We're going down at 6,000 feet a minute now. Absolutely. Look at your airspeed. I'm coming back with the throttles. But look at this. We're coming down. And they came down almost straight down like that. Look at that.
And it's getting faster and faster. Is this plane out of control now?
Yeah, it would be. See, look.
Captain Weiss fought to pull the nose up, but the plane was pushing 500 miles per hour. Can you pull out, or is it too late?
I've got 8,000 feet, but here's the mountains. I just hit the mountains. There's your answer.
Veteran U.S. investigators say the crash raises many questions.
When was the airplane last maintained? How did it fly on its previous flights? What was the experience of the flight crew? We still can't really rule out an intentional act here.
And could the plane have suffered a catastrophic decompression at 29,000 feet, putting it into a fatal dive that cost 132 lives? 3 years after two deadly crashes involving the 737 MAX, Boeing says it is fully cooperating with Chinese authorities on this latest tragedy involving a different plane.
Think of how many seconds we had. You couldn't pull this out. You just don't have enough strength.
That perspective is just.
All right, let's look at this here. Let's get to the bottom of it. Cockpit recorder might shed light. But we're not saying anything. $183 pieces. See, the numbers are crazy. 182 people. Or was it 132? This is what's going to come out. Or the NTSB is going to cover it up. Okay. So there's not much on that. Let's look at it, the dive again. Let's lock it. There would be nothing of that plane left. Let's read some of the. I was on a plane last month, encountered turbulence. Imagine the horror. Well, one thing we know from the top down is the Most High put those people out of their misery. All right, and we'll find out what's going on, but for the time being, let's just get this on the way up. This computer's acting a damn fool today. So lock it. This is Job 4 and 7. Remember, I pray thee, who ever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off? All right. Read the NLT. Stop and think. Do the innocent die when the upright have been destroyed? Meaning this, nobody who that was innocent ever perished, right? Whoever was on that plane, the Most High destroyed them. Okay? So what we'll do is I'll follow up on this. I just wanted to bring that out. Could be sabotage. Could be suicide. But why would this guy kill 132 people with him? All right, so there's more to this story. We'll find out. Until then, I hope that the elect are edified. Shabbat Shalom.